All right, and let's see here. I think that's pretty much it so far. All right, let's get into our next guest, the disciple. What's up, man?
Oh, cool. Hey, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Peace and
Pretty
blessings.
good, man. Welcome. So we were asking about Tawheed. If you wanted to say, I thought you said you had an answer for some of the things that were said, so you can touch on it, whatever you wanted to touch on.
Yeah, on the oneness question. All right, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you just good. You're good. Yep.
So like on the oneness question, when y'all went into the 99 names of God was revealed to us, I think it was kind of butchered in the way how it was answered before. Like for example,
wait, but pause. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you continue. But you're saying that the past Muslim butchered the answer to that?
It could be considered that, yeah, for sure. I would say.
Sure. Dang, Bob Logic. It's tough. All right, no, yeah, go ahead.
Honest. I mean,
no, Bob's on a higher level. I don't agree.
Yeah, but Bob's not the layman Muslim.
Yeah, he probably isn't. That's cool. But yeah, I think that his answer wasn't as clear as it could have been. But so you're familiar with like epithet, right? Like y'all know what epithet are?
What's that?
Epithet.
Yeah.
So the 99 names are more like titles. So like if I'm the Emir of Najd or the King of Saudi Arabia or the, prince that was promised or, the King of the Andals or whatever, this does not make me multiple people.
Well, you understand there's been multiple centuries of debates and battles over this very question. So this is actually not the case to say that they're just titles, because would you say that the uncreated Quran is just a title?
The uncreated, could you repeat the question again so you can hear it maybe? The uncreated Quran was just a title?
I heard it because I asked it. Why do I need to ask? It doesn't work to say these are just titles, because there's been Muslim battles over this very topic. They fought each other over the relationship of Allah to his attributes. And one example of that would be the status of the Quran in terms of its eternal speech of Allah, not the created Quran in time and space.
Yeah, you're getting into a different topic now. You're
no,
talking
it's
about
not.
the uncreated.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you are. You're talking about the Quran, and we're talking about the attributes. We're talking about the 99 names.
The speech of Allah is one of his attributes.
Yeah, but the speech is not a name.
That's not eternal speech is the Quran.
But is that a name?
It doesn't matter because it's the same position.
No, we were talking about the name. We were talking about the name, though, right?
Well, you can't say that. You can't say that Allah's knowledge is just a name,
for example, Al-Rahman or Al-Rahim.
If you keep talking over him, you're not listening. Listen better than you talk.
You can't say that the attributes are merely names. You have to say that they have either a real relationship to the essence of Allah or not. That's the debates within your schools.
Okay. Well, what I'm saying is that attributes are not names and names are not attributes. That is my claim.
Okay, but either way, whether it's the names or attributes, you still have to explain the relationship of those to Allah's essence, correct? Is that not what your schools do?
Absolutely.
Okay, so what's the correct relationship?
They are uncreated explanations or descriptions of how he manifests his power.
Okay. So are they identical to him or are they distinct?
What do you mean, are they identical to him?
This is a debate.
Why are you trying to create a separation?
This is a classic debate. You don't know this in Islam, you have the debate for centuries.
You're trying to create a separation, and there's
I didn't say there was separation. I just said, what's the relationship?
What is the
relationship? I never said separate. You said separation. I just said, what's the relationship of Allah to his attributes? It's a classic debate in Islam.
Like, for example, is Allah identical to his mercy, for example?
Yes, but it's not limited to his mercy.
So he's not identical.
Does that make sense?
Well, if he's identical to it.
I answered yes, but not limited to.
Then he can't be identical. I mean, do you know what the law of identity is? A equals A? Okay, so he can't be identical to it if he's not limited to it, because that would be identical.
Let me use a separate question to perhaps shed some clarity to this. Are you identical to the 206 bones within your body?
Does Allah have parts?
I'm not asking that. I asked you a question. Are you identical?
But your analogy is not going to work because 42, Quran 42.
I want to set a baseline of understanding here. I'm not.
But it's not going to work. It's not going to work because there's no analogies to Allah. Do you think there's analogies to Allah?
No, I'm trying to understand your logical thinking and process here.
Well, if it's not related to the attributes question, how's that going to work?
Well, I want to understand how you understand the identity principle.
The law of identity is A equals A.
Right. So are you identical to the 206 bones within your body?
No, I'm not identical to any specifics.
So you are not. You are not identical to your heart?
Parts. No, I'm not identical to parts.
You're not or your mind or your consciousness. Would you say you're identical to your soul?
I'm not identical to any part of me, no.
So you think all these things are parts of you?
Yeah. Body is a part, bones are parts, yeah.
Okay, sure. I get the understanding. I get the logic.
Does Allah have parts?
No.
Okay. So how does that analogy relate to Allah at all?
It doesn't. I was trying to understand with your principle of the identity. Like,
well, why are you asking about
the logic of identity?
So again, in classical logic, Aristotelian logic, the law of identity is just A equals A. A dog equals a dog. So it's strict, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to say that Allah is his attributes and then to turn around and say, but he's also not, because he's not limited to them, would not fall under identity. So they can't be, he's not identical in that definition.
Who said that? Who said that?
In your definition, you said not limited to.
Mm-hmm. But is that equal to? I didn't say equal to.
You said not limited.
I didn't use any of this language.
You did. You said he's identical to, but not limited to.
Yes. I didn't say equal to or parts.
Okay, well, equal to is identical to. So what do you mean?
Not necessarily.
Then it's not identical. Okay.
Well, it's very interesting what you're trying to do here. But
you realize I'm just repeating. You realize I'm just repeating the debates in the first few centuries of Islam. I didn't make this up.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that they had these debates in the first few centuries?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I haven't read all of the commentary or all.
So what's the right position? So which one's the right position? Because I thought Tawheed was simple, right? I thought Tawheed was simple, even though there's people for centuries fighting over this. What's the right Tawheed?
The right position is God is one. That's the right position.
Yeah, but you understand all the people that fought over this believe that.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the right account of that oneness?
Any definition of oneness does not equal to separation or division that would equal into multiple. That would be the correct understanding. So if you have a definition that eventually leads you into believing that there are multiple, that would be an incorrect definition.
Okay, but you understand that like definition you understand like Jake. Okay, but like many of the people out here debating, like, are you saying that Jake and Daniel, that they're anthropomorphic heretics because they think that there's really distinct parts of Allah?
Well, having distinct parts doesn't mean you're anthropomorphizing something. You would have to anthropomorphize the idea of the distinct parts.
Okay, so a hand is not anthropomorphic.
Exactly. Like a clock a clock has hands. Do you think of them as clocks having fingers?
Does Allah's hand bear any resemblance to a human? Does Allah's hand bear any resemblance to a human hand?
We don't know.
Oh, okay.
We don't know.
So just like a clock's hand is different from the human hand, Allah's hand is different than a human's hand.
It would be safe to say we don't know, because in order to begin to imagine, or compare.
So can I appeal to I don't know at any point, or would you call me out on that when I say I don't know? I don't know.
Yeah, of course you can. Of course.
Oh, okay.
Of course you can.
So just to be clear, we don't know if Allah's hand resembles our hands. We don't know that. We don't know if his hands do resemble our hands or not.
Yes, we don't know.
So his hands could resemble our hands. We just don't know. We just don't know.
By the way, I don't know if he's a Sunni Muslim. If you're a Sunni Muslim, I beg to differ. Are you Sunni?
Yes.
Well, no, then your hadith say that Adam was made in the surah of Allah and made after his shape. So we do know, because Allah and Adam are actually clones according to your tradition. that's in your Sahih traditions. It says
Could you
that
give me the
Adam
evidence of that?
created, I should give it to you. Adam was created in the shape of Allah with his height of 60 cubits. So we do know because Adam was Allah's clone.
You're saying that
No, your hadith.
Adam.
Me.
No, I'm okay, I get it. So you're making the claim that the hadith state that Adam is a clone of God.
You better believe.
Saying.
I'm going to show it to you right
now. Could you present that evidence, please?
With pleasure. Hold on, I'm going to show it to you.
He said with pleasure.
All right, with pleasure. Let me just get it. Yeah, so it says created.
I got it.
Mushrik, the Mushrik part 1, right?
Sahih Bukhari 6227.
No. You can't go there because that one they try to explain away. No, because they'll say,
well, no. I would like to hear both sides of the explanation.
Yeah,
like, I'd like to hear your explanation, and I'd like to read the tafsir.
Okay, Al-Huwariyun. That's why I'm already 3 steps ahead of you. I'm going to give you the tafsir. But this brother here, he's too excited. He wants to go Bukhari because I know what the Muslims would tap dance. But when I give him the article, he's going to quote to you what the Salafis say, that the surah that Adam was created in is Allah's surah. So that's why Avery, take it easy, man. I know you're in love, bro, but chill, bro. Open up that article.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to see. So yes, we do know Allah and Adam are identical because Adam was created after the surah of Allah with his height of 60 cubits. So that means Adam was 90 feet tall, according to your sound narrations, which means that if he's created after the shape and the form of Allah, that means Allah is 90 feet tall. So here it is. He's going to open it up. Did you get to the right article? Right there. Go up. Should be up, I think. Just put in image. Oh, yeah, go down. I'm sorry. It says, forgive me, brother. Sorry.
It's okay. I forgive you.
Right there. Read for us. Start reading. Just read several. Right there. Read.
All right. Hammam, related from Abu Hurairah.
Wait, my language, you know what hammam means? Hammam?
No, what does it
mean? My
mean?
language, Assyrian, you know what it means, by the way, Avery?
What does it mean?
It means toilet, but go ahead.
Okay. That the Prophet said, Allah created Adam on his form and his height was 60 cubits. When he created him, he said, go, and you want me to read the whole thing?
Oh, I mean, if he wants you to read the whole thing, because it's that cute, because then you're going to read what the Salafi scholars say, because the hadith says Adam was created after the surah of Ar-Rahman. So we'll read the next one. That was Bukhari. Okay, now read this one.
Abu Hurairah reported Allah's messenger saying, Allah, the exalted and glorious, created Adam in his own image and his length.
With his length.
With his length of 60 cubits.
Okay.
And as he created him, yep.
Now, lest he said, no, it doesn't mean Allah created Adam in Allah's height. Scroll down, see what the Salafi scholars say. See, because you see where it says, just in case a Muslim tries to deny. You see that part?
Yep, just in case a Muslim.
Now read the entirety, because this is from Islam Question and Answer, prominent Salafi website. Read what it says. Ibn Abi Asim, narrated al-Sunnah. You want me to read the Arabic terms? You want to read them?
I got it. That Ibn Umar said, the messenger of Allah said, do not say, may Allah deform your face. A form of cursing in Arabic. For the son of Adam was created in the image of the most merciful. Sheikh Abdullah ibn Yamin said, this hadith is sahih.
Sahih. So Adam was created in the image of the merciful. Okay, keep going.
And was classed as such by the Imams and by Imam Ahmed and Ishaq ibn
Rashawai. All right, go ahead.
Those who classed it as da'if have no evidence except for the view of the
Ibn Khuzaimah,
but those who classed it as sahih are more knowledgeable than him. That's
so funny. We can't say it's da'if, it's sahih, but it's going to get worse. Keep reading. Next one.
All right. Ibn Abi Asim also narrated that Abu Hurairah said, the messenger of Allah said, when any of you fights, let him avoid the face. For Allah created Adam in the image of his face.
Sheikh Al-Albani said it's not as sahih. Now read what it says right after that.
These two hadith indicate that the pronoun in the phrase in his image refers to Allah, may he be glorified. From these ahadith, we learn that it is proven that Allah has an image, surah in Arabic, in a manner that befits him. May he be glorified and exalted. his image is one of his attributes, which
One of
cannot
his
be
sifat.
likened. Huh? Yeah.
One is sifat, which we're
Yep.
talking about right now. Keep going.
Mhm.
Which cannot be likened to the attributes of created beings, just as his essence cannot be likened to their essence. And he, Ibn Taymiyyah,
Now notice who it is, Jay. Ibn Taymiyyah.
Mhm.
Look what he says.
There was no dispute among the Salaf of the first 3 generations that the pronoun in the Hadith refers to Allah. And it is narrated through many isnads from many of the Sahaba. The context of the Hadith all indicate that.
But when Jahmiyyah became widespread in the 3rd century age, a group, go ahead, start from a group.
A group began to say that the pronoun refers to something other than Allah. And this was transmitted from a group of scholars who are known to have knowledge and to follow the Sunnah in most of their affairs, such as
Abu Thawr, Ibn Khuzaymah, Abu al-Sheikh, Asfahani, and others. Hence, they were denounced by the Imams of Islam, other Sunni scholars. Now look how they conclude. What do they conclude?
the Prophet's words, Adam was created in his image, means that Allah created Adam in his image, for he has a face, an eye, a hand, and a foot, and Adam had a face, an eye, a hand, and a foot. But that does not mean that these things are exactly the same.
Yeah, we're gonna get there.
There
Now,
is.
I think we got it right, because it confirms the view of Ahl al-Sunnah wal Jama'ah. Now click on
before you continue, just to be clear for my sake. So both of these paragraphs were both from Ibn Taymiyyah?
yeah,
right here?
because it says C Shar.
Now, can I make one point too before you go on?
Yes.
To the earlier point that I was talking about with the early Muslims and their wars and their battles, modern Muslims are still writing and critiquing and calling this position idolatry and anthropomorphic heresy. So
yeah, it is. I agree.
Now,
no, wait a minute. So you're saying they're all wait, hold on. So Jake and Daniel and all those people are idolaters?
the link.
No, I think that just because there's a comment that says that, you know, God has a hand or a foot or an eye,
Avery,
you can't anthropomorphize these things.
the question thing where it says
What do these hadiths do?
What do you mean? What do they do?
Guys, hold
I
on.
mean,
just click on the link.
it clearly says that just because something may have been, you know, a hand and a hand or a foot and a foot does not mean that these things share likeness in any form. That's clearly said.
Okay,
Well,
Jake,
so the actual measurements, like it actually gave you a measurement.
Do you think God has a measurement?
Jay, can I interject? Did you read the hadith? It said that
You
Allah
you believe
created
God has
Adam.
a measurement?
Okay.
No, your hadith says that, not me.
Yes. Did you hear the hadith? It said Allah created
No,
Adam.
it doesn't say
Allah-
God has
Yes, it
a
does.
measurement.
Yes,
yeah,
it
It
does.
does not say that.
Yes,
it
it
says
does.
that Adam had measurements.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, it said
It
Allah.
literally
bro.
says
Go up.
his image was created 60 cubits.
No, it says after his height.
Yes.
It's
In
Allah's
Arabic,
height.
it is length
No,
of 60
it's
cubits.
Adam's.
Yes,
There.
it is. It's Allah's
clearly
height based
Adam's.
on it's Adam's height based on Allah's. That's the
Form
what
of
It's
it
height.
is.
Adam's height.
No,
Not
Allah created
God's
Adam
height.
in his form and his height. We just read that it's the form of Allah. What are you not seeing?
You can do this very simply
What
by
does it
adding a simple comma, right? You like think about this. God created Adam, and his height was 60 cubits.
That's not
we
what it
speak
says.
English.
What
we
does it
speak
say
English,
right
right?
there?
We all
What are
speak
you-
English here.
Who are you?
Right. That's exactly what it says.
Adam
No,
in
it
his
doesn't.
form. Who are you? I don't
That's
want to be
what it
talking over
says.
each other. Who are you? Let's stop talking over each other. Let's take it step by step because you're tap dancing. When it says Allah created
Really?
Adam on his form, whose form?
Adam's form.
You lied. Go read the hadiths again. Go down. See? You just
Allah created Adam on Adam's form. That makes no sense.
read the source again. Because see, I knew he was going to do this. Go back down to the. No, it says the form of Ar-Rahman here. For the Son of Man was created in the image of the most merciful. What did you forget when we just spent 5 minutes reading?
You asked me about form, not image. This says
It's
the
the same
image
word in
of
Arabic.
the most,
Surah.
this says the image of the most merciful.
It's a translation of the
And
Arabic
then you say
surah.
form. Do form and image are
It's
Why
not
is
even
that
the same
wasting
thing,
my time? Image and form are the English translations of the same word. Surah.
It's the same.
Okay, where's the Arabic?
Okay, open up the Arabic form. Let them read it.
Can any of us read Arabic? Can any of us read Arabic?
Can you read it? I'm telling you what they just said. It's the word surah being translated image and form. Let's stop the tap dance.
I can sort of read Arabic slowly, but
Open it up and read it for him.
I mean, can any of you read Arabic?
What up?
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you, Jake, because I knew he was going to do that. That's why I went through
It always just comes down to this. It's like, oh, but you can't read Arabic. Oh, I thought this was a religion for the whole world. But
No, I'm not. I'm not a Arabic scholar myself. I'm not a linguistics. I'm not any of those things myself. Like I said, I can slowly read Arabic. It would take a while. I would have to translate it very slowly.
The point was, your sources just said the word form and image in English is the Arabic word surah. It's right there. And the pronouns refer back to Allah. Allah made Adam in his form, image, and his height. So Allah's height, he has a height. And Adam was created in the likeness of that height. So let's get to the point. Yes, Adam was created from dust. That's the only difference. Allah's not from dust. That's where the difference is. But their height and form is identical. One is from dust, mud. The other isn't. So we just gave you the evidence. Answer now, Jay. How is it your God is 90 feet and he has body parts that are identical to Adam with only one difference? Adam is made from mud. Allah's not. That's the only difference. Now answer this question.
You're making assertions to the hadith. Like you're saying that these are identical.
Your own people kill each other over this. You understand that?
You're making assertions.
I'm making assertions when your own schools fight each other over this very point.
I don't think they fight over what Brother Sam said. I don't think they
this whole book is about anthropomorphic heresy.
Right.
So they don't fight over this.
I never said they didn't.
You just said they don't fight over this.
I said I don't think they fight over what Sam was talking about. I don't think they
Sam is talking about the anthropomorphic heresy. What do you mean?
Yes, they fight over this. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, sure. Let's go with they fight over it. Let's go with that. What does that prove? It proves that some people don't understand and some people do.
Well, that's why I asked you.
It proves that some people can have a misinterpretation and some people have a proper interpretation.
Okay, so what's the right interpretation? That's what we've been asking. Maybe
you should ask a sheikh, like not like a live stream.
I mean, I've debated Sheikh Azrar. I'll listen to his.
I mean, my idea is like, again, I'm not afraid to say I don't know something or I don't have a full understanding of something. I'm not afraid to say that. But as far as this goes, I think it's very clear. I do not see this as being an issue as far as the core principle of Tawheed. I don't understand how.
Hey, well, you can say it's not an issue, but that doesn't explain how it reconciles what we read.
Well, people have twisted understandings. People can have a twisted understanding.
So when we cite your people, we're twisting, citing your people. Is that what you're saying?
I never said that you were twisting it. I never said that you were twisting it specifically. I said that certain people can have a twisted understanding, or they can see interpretations of a understanding that may not be there. Right? They can. That's very common. How many heresies are there in Christianity? There are plenty of heresies in Christianity that have.
But I didn't argue that. I didn't. That wasn't my. That's a straw man. I didn't argue that Islam is false.
I mean, I'm not saying that. You're saying that. Oh well, that this is impossible. I'm not even trying to build it.
No, I was just correcting the point when you earlier said that it's not an issue in Islam. It is. That's my point. I'm not saying that makes Christianity true. I'm saying that you said that it wasn't an issue that they fight over. It absolutely is.
Okay, sure. I concede this point.
All right, good. We're proud of you. And by the way, Al-Huwariyun, you're the one who came here and said the guy did a poor job. You're going to do a better job, but you ended up in the same dilemma as the other guy.
Okay, it happens.
Okay, that's it. Then that was it.
I didn't end up in the same dilemma in the 99 questions, though. I did not. I mean, the 99 names, I didn't end up in.
Well, we just saw that according to what we read, this is also an attribute. And you said that this isn't an attribute, doesn't relate to this question. It did say it's an attribute.
That his image is an attribute. I agree. His image is an attribute.
Okay, but that doesn't.
Like appearance. The appearance would be an attribute, of course. Now, what does appearance mean? It more than likely does not mean what we think it means.
All right, so
okay. So the answer to the reconciliation of one and many is we don't know. That was your answer. We don't know.
We don't know what. What do you? What
that
do you
was your answer earlier about
that?
the question of one and many in Allah. You said we just don't know.
We don't know what.
You said we don't know what the mode of these things like shin and I and all that is. We just don't know.
No, I didn't say I don't know about the like how the names of God relates to God. I didn't say that. I said we don't know the. No, I didn't. I said we don't know what the attributes and how they
that was the question. Yeah, that was
the
question.
The mode of names of God.
No, shin and all of this kind of stuff. I asked you the relationship of that to Tawheed, and you said we don't know what that means.
I'm pretty sure that I said that the correct interpretation would be an interpretation that would be one that would create an idea that is not divisible, that cannot be separated, and cannot be interpreted as being multiple. I'm pretty sure that's what I said. Now, when it came to what do these things look like, or how do these parts, manifest themselves, the only real answer is we don't know. We don't know this about God because
doesn't it look like in what we just read a minute ago that the original early Islamic idea was that Allah had a form and body parts, and that's how Adam was made in his image. And then later Muslims saw the problems in that, and they started to say, well, we gotta turn this into metaphors because this is kind of goofy to say that Allah is strictly one, but he has a hand. And I mean, you see the problem that created and why it led to Kalam and all these other issues.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah,
before you continue to disciple. Guys, we're only letting up Muslims in here. So Keith, I don't think that you're a Muslim. So please stop coming in here. If Christian Prince is in, I'm hearing that Christian Prince is actually in the chat. So CP, if you want to come on up, just go ahead and hit the link. I got room for you, man. I made room for you. So go ahead and hit that link. Because you got to do it quickly though, because I got a lot of people that are in here that are wasting space. So go ahead. They said that he's here. Yeah, you said on the stream. So, yeah. So CP, hold on. Let me just go ahead and empty this out just for a quick second. CP, if you're here, man, go ahead and hit the link and come on in. Go ahead and hit the link. Come on in.
Where is he? I didn't see his name. But anyway.
Well, 100 hit me up and said he's here in the chat. So if he's here in the chat, Christian Prince, go ahead and hit the link that's pinned so you can join and you can pop up with us. All right. But anyway, let's see if he joins. Keith Scott, can you tell me if you are a Muslim? Could you keep coming in here? All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and ban you.
Where is that? Come, I don't see his name. Be it as may.
All right, continue, guys.
Okay, yeah. So I do have some questions for y'all, if that's okay.
It's up to the Sheikh Logic. Go ahead. What is it?
Well, yeah, Jay, did you guys land? It sounded like you guys kind of landed.
But I don't care if he wants those questions. Fine.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Okay. My question was like, as Christians, I used to be a Christian. I'm a revert Muslim. I did a lot of studying in Christianity while I was a Christian, and I found some things that I don't think a lot of people know about, and I want to ask you about some of these things. For example, are you familiar with the current contemporary state of Christian Protestant doctrine and like how it came to be?
I am, but I'm not Protestant.
Yeah, neither am.
Okay. So maybe you would even agree with this then if you aren't Protestant, but are you familiar with the 1599 or 1560 Geneva Bible?
I am, yeah. I used to use it when I was in a Reformed church.
What about it?
Are you familiar with the original print of it and how it was presented?
Yeah, I think doesn't it have the Apocrypha in it?
It has apocrypha in it. It has commentary in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And explanation and exegesis, indistinguishable from scripture.
No, their exegesis is not indistinguishable from scripture.
It's distinguished from the scripture. That's not true.
Yeah.
It's absolutely indistinguishable from the scripture.
No Reformed Christian thinks that the Geneva Bible is produced by inspired, infallible commentators, but you can put your spin on it. But get to your question.
Who said that? My question was, when you read the exegesis, that's where Christian doctrine comes from. The modern contemporary Christian explanations
you want to get to your question? You want to tap dance? Get to the question.
I'm asking you, do you agree? Do you agree that this is where it comes from?
No, I mean, I was Reformed. Sam used to be Reformed. I'm pretty sure we know about this.
Mm-hmm.
So get to the question, yeah?
Okay, so why was the King James Version or the authorized King James Version of the Bible created?
That's your question?
Hold on. Hey, CP, you gotta mute YouTube. Gotta mute YouTube, CP. I had to mute your mic. I think we're good. Testing. Yeah, we're good. CP, is that you?
I don't know. It doesn't. I don't listen like his moniker, is it?
Yeah.
Anyway, so.
Yeah, but I have double voice. Sorry. Just give me a minute.
The brother said.
Am I heard?
Yeah, but you gotta mute your mic, CP.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second.
The brother said. So okay, yeah. So he wants to know, Jay, why was the 1611 produced?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just pull up the Geneva Bible. The commentary is all in the margins. So I don't understand what this argument is supposed to.
Yeah, he's basing his argument on English translations, but it's okay. So I'm still waiting for the objection. So they had nothing better to do. They were bored out of their mind. So what's the next question?
I mean, were there margins in 1560?
Yeah, the copy that goes around is actually in Old English. You can see I shared the link right there. That is the 1560 Geneva Bible in Old English, and you can see the commentary in the margins. But what is this? What I don't understand what this has. What is this?
Yeah, brother, we want to finish this before the November elections. Get to your objection.
Okay, My objection is, I don't even have an objection. I'm asking you a question. What objection?
So what's the other question? What's the other?
So the Geneva Bible was used by Presbyterians, the followers of John Calvin, but that's not the extent of the Reformation. There's Lutherans, there's Anglicans, there's all different flavors of Reformation.
And William Shakespeare and Oliver Cromwell, they use the Geneva Bible, right?
Probably. Right? I mean, I'm sure Cromwell would have. What about it?
How are you going to barbecue me, Avery, with this guy?
What about the Puritans that came over to America? Did they have a Geneva Bible as well?
They did, like the Geneva Bible, yes.
Mm-hmm. And why was the King James Version authorized to be created?
Well, that was for Anglicans. That was the Church of England. So that's different from Geneva Bible.
Yeah, but why was it created?
Yeah. Avery,
for English-speaking people to have a Bible in the dominions of the British Empire.
So you don't think that they had a Geneva Bible in England?
Yeah, so hold on, disciple. So it sounds like you're just like inquiring, which is okay. But we want some people that's maybe going to have some objections to Christianity.
Okay, I do.
We got my brother Christian Prince here.
I'll get to it. I'll skip to it right now. Then
you can hear the background.
That's not me.
Should I talk?
Yeah, CP, do you have YouTube?
Hear the background, buddy.
First, shalom, everybody. Peace of Christ to all of you.
Yeah.
And I have to admit that this Muslim, he defeated you all. He just said I don't. He just said I don't know. I say he did not. He just said I did not say that. He just said yes, they fight, but they did not fight. He just everything you say to him. Muslim is a potato. It doesn't matter what you throw at him. He play with it. It's like he's playing football. You will never get an answer from a Muslim. So you say to him, is your God Allah have a hand? He will say to you, yes, he have a hand, but not like yours. But who care if it might like mine or like a camel? It is a hand. So the Muslims always they play game. Allah is no one like him, but he forget and he get angry and he is learning and he don't know and he think the sun set in murky water and he think that the baby is coming from the backbone and he think that women have ribs where the sperm of the women coming from, and he think that there is hail in the mountains in heaven, Allah break it and throw it at us. And he think, I mean, I can continue forever, but remember, Allah not like us, because Allah is so stupid. We have to agree. Human being is a smart human being, smart creature, created by God, a true God. But Allah, which is created by the pagan Middle Eastern, a name is exists centuries and thousands of years before Muhammad. His name is La, not Allah. They claim no one like him. I have to agree. And at the end of the day, you are defeated.
Awesome. So, my objection about the exegesis was that modern contemporary understanding.
Yeah, hold on, bro, hold on, because there's an echo. CP, there's an echo on your end, my brother.
Can you hear us?
I don't know what to do. I lower my microphone to the maximum. Still, you say there's an echo. I can't even hear you if I lower it more.
Is there YouTube on any channel?
I have it muted. Let us see.
Get off the
What about
YouTube.
now?
Get off the YouTube.
I am not in YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You have headphones on?
A headset? No.
Yeah.
I'm not using. It's okay. I'm not going to stay here, guys. I don't want to bother your. Thank you first for inviting.
You're doing all right.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for inviting me. But always my advice to Christians that Muslims, they never give an answer. Instead of giving you the answer, they ask you a question. So ask him about Allah have a shin. He say, his shin is not like yours. But all of Islam is based on a human being figure when they speak about their God. He is, first of all, a human being, generally speaking, he is smart. We can prove in 2 seconds that Allah is not smart. And that destroys all the logic of anyone saying that Allah is God. Because you cannot be God and stupid. Have you ever heard of a God? He think that a human being is created from a blood clot, and the blood clot grow and became a flesh, and the flesh become bones, and then he closed the bones. This is how God he created a human being. Have you ever heard of a God? He don't speak good Arabic, as if he is a Zakir Naik from Bangladesh saying, "Brother Kutabris, first of all, you are wrong and you are making mistake, and Allah did not say that." So you ask them a question about Allah. Okay, Allah is the creator. Is it possible that the creator, he say, I am the best of the creators? I mean, are you stupid in language too? You cannot say, I am the best of the creators if you are unique. And what is unique about God, that you are the creator. So how Allah the creator, he is the best of the creators? We know the story. Muhammad, he copied a guy, his name is Abdool Al-Huwariyun. He put it in the Quran, and that make him in big trouble. So I say to our Muslim friend here, we have creator, not the best of the creators. You have the best of the creators. So either you have to admit that your God don't speak good Arabic, as all of you, including your Prophet Muhammad, or you have to admit that there's many creators. However, even your Quran says that the Messiah is creator. So we Christians, and the Quran says actually, how you worship someone, he cannot even create a fly. So the Quran put the rules of who you can worship and who you cannot. So if Jesus can create a fly according to your Quran, then we should worship Jesus. This is not the Christians saying that. This is not anyone. This is chapter 22, verse number 73. So anyone who can create even a fly, he is worthy of worship. So now we have a proof that Jesus, he can create not only a fly, a bird, and a human being, but there is no proof that Allah can create a mosquito, because the creator, and we have a proof he cannot be, because the creator, he do not know how the mosquito created. He do not know how the baby is created. He fabricate knowledge, which is a stupid knowledge. So I say to the Muslims, you are doomed. I will leave you guys with those three wonderful guys. Thank you very much for having me in the stage, and we pray for all of you.
Okay, wait, say please, before you go.
Allahu Alam, brother. Allahu Alam.
Can you do me a favor, brother?
Sorry?
Can you know the hadith about Allah creating Adam in his image, remember?
Yeah.
Can you pull that up for us and read it in the Arabic for us? What is the Arabic word for
Yeah, I do not need to pull it up. I know it by memory. خلق الله آدم على صورته. Allah, he created Adam in his image, his own image. Yeah, the Muslim, they try to fix it. They say, oh, he meant that he created Adam in the image of Adam, which is the most stupid interpretation. I mean, you want to tell me that Allah created CP in the image of CP? I mean, do you see how stupid the story? Muhammad, he copied exactly what it says in the Bible, that God created Adam in his image, and in his image God created him. So Muhammad, he took it, he put it in his in his book, and now the Muslim, they try to fix it. How Adam is created in the image of Allah? The only solution is to say, well, you know what? He don't mean that. He mean description of Adam, but he said it clearly. خلق الله آدم على صورته, and then he continues saying that he created him 60 arm tall, and that make it more stupid too, because why Adam is 60 arm tall, but we are not even 6 foot tall? That is the most stupid story Muhammad he came with. Did we shrunk? Did Allah force us to shrunk? Is it cold? Is it because of environment? Do you Muslim believe in evolution? What do you believe? So the Muhammadan, they have fabrication of everything, and they try to give you an answer for any question by not answering it. And this is the hadith. Let me post it for you. You can put it on the screen and people can see it.
Yep. Hold on, let me pull that up.
Okay, can we get back to the exegesis of the 1599 and my objection?
Yeah, hold on, bro. I wanted to pull that hadith up for him real quick.
That was cute. That was a cute little introduction too.
Yeah. Did he send you the link?
Yeah.
All right, put it up, buddy.
I think I actually lost it. I had it before. I got your article up.
What? No, man, he just sent you a link. Didn't he send you a link?
Oh, yeah, here it is. No, he didn't send a link.
Oh, okay. I thought he did.
Oh, yeah, he did. There it is right there.
Yeah.
There it is.
Shh. Put it up, man. Shoot.
الله أعلم بلا كيف سكيت بلا كيف.
Yeah, that's what we just read too.
Is this Sheikh Uthman in the chat?
Oh, I hope
Nah,
not. So I can shish kebab him. Sheikh Porky Pig.
here it is, CP on the screen.
Sorry?
This right here, right? On the screen?
Yeah. I mean, there's many format of the same hadith, but all of them, they are saying same, that Allah created Adam his image. And there is the other one which is saying Adam was 60 arm tall, which is very funny and very crazy. And not only that, the God of Islam in the Quran, he said that the similarity between Jesus and Adam, he said to him be, and he was. But then when we check, we find that neither Adam, neither Jesus, according to the Quran, are created by saying be, and he was. So Allah, in fact, he made mud statues of Adam, and he left him to dry for 40 years. And Shaitan, during that time, he went inside Adam from his nose, and he came out from his anus. And then, I mean, we can show the reference. And in the top of that, and the Shaitan, he told the angels, don't be scared of him, for he is empty from inside, but for Allah is full. So Allah is full. So Shaitan, what is saying, that Shaitan, he tried to go inside the anus of Allah, but he could not, because he is full. In the top of that Adam who is created in heaven took him 40 years just to create, to dry his mud to become a statues. Allah, when he started breathing into Adam, he breathed into him, but he could not finish him so fast. So the Quran says, وَكَانَ الْإِنسَانُ عَجُولًا, the human being was ever hasty. If you read the interpretation, even Ibn Kathir, it says that Adam, when Allah he breathed into him, he tried to stand up, but he could not. So he asked Allah to finish him before the sun set. He said, Allah, oh Allah, finish me before the sun set. And then here we ask ourselves, how the Quran says, he said be and he was, And then Adam in chapter 17, verse number 11, saying, finish me, Allah, before the sunset. Don't ask why Adam and how Adam he knew about the sunset. I mean, the guy is just in the process of creation. How he knew the sunset is going to set soon. But Muhammad, he can tell whatever story. And Allah, who is Almighty, He say be and it was. He could not create one thing in the Quran. And here we have Muslims there. You can ask them later. If He can show us, any Muslim can show us, one example of Allah creating anything by saying be. As you see, Adam took him centuries to finish Adam. In the case of Jesus, he have to throw his words down and then have to send his spirit, and his spirit then breathe into Mary private part, and then 9 months after we have Jesus. So where it was be and it was. So all is a fabrication. The Quran cannot stand its own verses. And the Quran itself says, if this is a book made by other than Allah, you will find in it a lot of contradiction.
Wow.
Okay, this is cool and all, but like, can we try to keep it respectful?
Oh, he's been as respectful as he's just.
I mean, this is a lot of like, you know, Christian Prince's own interpretation. He's added his own.
He quoted Ibn Kathir and the other scholars.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how he chooses to describe things is disrespectful.
He's using the scholars to do it, and the hadith. He didn't come from his own self. He's quoting the scholars.
When he says breathing into the private parts of,
that's what the verse says. And the scholars say
that's not what's in the Quran.
Yes, it is. 66:12. Ahsanat farjaha. Farj means her private part. Yes, it is. And the man here knows Arabic.
The way how he is describing it,
it says he blew
and he knows it's disrespectful. And as a Muslim,
he blew into her private part. That's what it literally says. You want me to get you a Muslim translation?
We're not joking around. It's literally what it says, bro. We can show you the scholars that even break it down like that.
And I have a Muslim translation that says.
I'm asking for general, you know, manners. That's all.
What general manners? You just condemned your God for being ill-mannered. It's your God saying it. So you're saying your God Allah is ill-mannered?
All right, that's cool. Is this Sheikh Uthman? He's asking to come up.
Uthman is not here.
Yeah, so it's a fake. Someone who's pretending to be
like Allah pretends to be God. Let me go ahead and kick him out. Let me go ahead and kick him out because for being a fake, we don't.
Yeah, he's a fake. Someone pretending to be Uthman, like Allah pretends to be God.
His real name on it was Alien something.
Like that, Sam. That's uncalled for.
No, it's very called for because
when have I attacked?
I'm not attacking you. I'm attacking your God and your prophet because your prophet and your God.
I take that personally. This is my personal belief.
Can you stop appealing to sympathy, dude, and get to your objection?
Okay, sure. As long as you keep it respectful.
Let me see if Christian Prince is done first, because because the mic situation.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for having me. And the Muslim is asking us to be respectful. He called us pigs. He called us monkeys. He called us najis. He called us kuffar. The Quran called us. Don't be lie. I can show you a reference. Don't lie. I can show you a reference. And when you speak about respect, go and teach your God how to respect Mary, and don't say he breathed into her vagina. What kind of God? He is a vagina breather. Your God, he is a vagina kisser. And is that how you create? Is that how you create anyone? By putting your mouth in a woman's vagina? And the Muslim, they try to translate by saying, oh, he breathed into her sleeves. Since when the vagina in Arabic, farjaha, became a sleeve? Nice to meet your sleeve, brother. Take care, guys. God bless you, and thank you for having me.
God bless you, please.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, so what's the objection?
Oh man, Christian Prince popping up in the stream, guys.
That's what you want. You want to get more subscribers and more viewers, hater. Damn.
Well, hey man, if we get love like that of Christ, oh man, what?
My objection is
hello, brother and sister.
What is happening today?
Al-Huwariyun.
The Avengers are assembling today.
An ex-Muslim Salafi who's destroying shish kebabbing Islam day and night. Man, you're in trouble, dude. Look what you brought. Your vibe brought this man right here. Man, you in trouble, bro.
God bless you, brother Sam. God bless you, Godlogic.
God bless you, man. Good. Thanks for coming through, brother.
Yeah, brother. I saw all the beloved brothers here. I said, let me join to share with you guys. God bless you. Specifically talking about Allah, right?
Ahmed, please stop having Muhammad do dingy.
No,
how can I do? I'm just reading the Muhammad scripture.
Okay, bro.
And we were about to get into Christian doctrine. That's what we were about to get into.
Can I add one thing about the hadith brother Christian Prince? He brought it up. Yeah, brother Christian Prince, he bring hadith, but the most important hadith, I believe he leave it for me to bring it.
What do you show it? I told this man, he said, oh, English, it says form image. I said, but it's the same word in Arabic. It's surah. Can you educate this man?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. For example, I can give you example. For example, we can understand the word, the meaning of the word from the sentence. Let me give you example. If I said in Arabic, for example, Sam, Aynuna fi America, which means Sam, our eye in America. Here, I use it the word I, right? If I said, Sam, his eye is black. I use it I again, right? Which means Sam, he has a physical eye and his eye color is black. If I said, there is the eye of water in Arabic, تلك عين من العيون, meaning this is the well of water. The eye here meaning well. So we can understand the word from the sentence. For example, when Allah said in Hadith, now I will talk about it, and I can share with you from physical book and from the Salafi scholar book, and I can share with from Google, and we can translate it to English.
By the way, before Ahmed, just want to let you know, Jay, these guys are the hardest hitters against Islam. Ahmed has a channel. He's daily destroying us. If you ever want to bring them to your channel to help you, these are the men right here. This guy knows Arabic like the back of his hand. So I just want you, Ahmed, to introduce Jay because he does a lot of debates.
Yeah, it's my mother tongue. So I didn't drink milk. I drink Arabic language when I born. Yeah. So there is a beautiful hadith. I believe brother Christian Prince, he leave it for me for I share it with you guys.
Yeah, he left it for you, brother. Go ahead and pull it out.
Yeah. So their hadith said Allah create Adam on most merciful image. خلق الله آدم على صورة الرحمن. Allah create Adam on most merciful image. I can share it from physical book I have, from Imam al-Darimi, from Imam al-Daraqutni, from Imam Ibn Battah, from Imam Ibn al-Qayyim al-Jawziyah and his book, responding the Jahmiyyah, the heresy Muslim. So I have physical book and I can share it from here. Let me
brother, I shared it from Islam QA. We read it to him.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, Allah create Adam on the most merciful image. But wait a second. Allah has a 2 right hand, 5 fingers, 1 foot, right foot, doesn't have left foot. And I debate with a lot of sheikh.
Yes, God does have
anthropomorphizing again.
Yeah.
It's like the number one jump. Yes, can we get to the 1599?
Anthropomorphize? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Ahmed.
Yeah, sorry, just my kids came to inside. Sorry, God bless your kids all. Yeah, so I'm always asking, my topic is always about Allah attribute. When we're talking about Allah attribute, there is a verse in Quran, Allah said, كل شيء هالك ويبقى وجه ربك ذو الجلال والإكرام. Everything will be destroyed except your Allah face.
Yes.
Allah face will stay alone. My question is, Allah face is Allah or attribute separate from Allah? When we ask, for example, Allah has a 2 right leg, and Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah in his book Al-Asma' wa Sifat, which means the attribute of Allah book from Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah.
That's not what it, no, what Asma wa Sifat means names and attributes, not just name, not just attribute itself. Asma is names.
But the attribute, name and attribute, there goes the book.
No, you didn't say that.
No, shut your mouth, Islam. The guy's first language is not English. Zip it.
This is the book.
He said it wrong.
Okay, set it up. But your God speaks incorrect Arabic, so
why
zip
are
it.
you mad that I corrected an Arab speaker?
No, I'm mad.
So now you didn't correct me. You didn't correct me. I
Ahmed,
said
hold on.
attribute, but I
Ahmed.
didn't say name because we're talking about the attribute. We are not
Ahmed.
talking about the name.
No,
Brother.
you said the book is called
Ahmed,
Al-Asma wa
cool.
Sifat,
I
called
want
the
you,
attribute
Ahmed,
book.
can you show him that his God can't even speak Arabic, the Arabic mistakes in the Quran, because he's
Yeah, we
barking?
will go there. But let me share this hadith because I want the Muslim here to respond.
Like, can we at least get to the objections? You know, like I spent some time getting.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
So because I bring the verse from Quran and I supported the verse from Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah book, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Allah said everything will be destroyed in the day of judgment except Allah face. Cool? Allah, according the book of Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah al-Asma wa Sifat, he has a two leg. One, put it both leg on his chair, on the kursi, right? And Allah on the day of judgment, he will put one foot, according to Sahih al-Bukhari and the other Sahih books, he will put his foot in the hellfire. According to Surah Al-Sajdah, chapter 32, verse 13, Allah said, he will fill up the hellfire from the jinn and the human. Cool. We have authentic hadith. Muhammad said, the hellfire will never fill up till the Lord put his foot in it. My question is, now, Allah has a foot and has a hand and has a face, and everything in the day of judgment will be destroyed except Allah face. Cool? My question is, Allah foot is Allah, Allah hand is Allah, Allah face is Allah. I just want some Muslim to answer this question and tell me Allah leg from jinn or a human, because Allah said,
is this the best y'all have? This is what y'all do? Like, oh, he has a foot. He has a hand. Oh no, he has a leg.
You can't refute it.
Like, what?
You already said you don't know. What are you talking about?
So you can refute it.
Yeah,
So
like
my
this,
question.
We're gonna allow Islam. Islam is gonna try to deal with this. So Islam seems like he's pretty confident. So Islam's gonna be able to deal with
I'm not
this.
confident. I'm very scared, but I'll deal with this. Okay, I'll try my best, of course.
Of course.
Yeah. So, of course, we're not like classical theists. We wouldn't say that. We don't here at ADS. We don't think the attributes themselves are identical to Allah's essence. But we talk about the attributes. They're simply going to be defined by their function, right? It's called analogical predication. And so when we define the face, we're defining the face simply to mean Allah's presence, right? That's why when the Quran verse says there'll be nothing left except His face, it's going to be saying there'll be nothing left except His presence. So
slower. I know you're scared. Slower.
What's the basis for analogy if Allah is nothing like creatures?
Yeah, so when we say laysa kamithlihi shay, right?
That's how.
Yeah, so when we say laysa kamithlihi shay, right? This is an issue called qadr mushtarak, right? We're gonna be making a distinction between like similarity ontologically and conceptually. So there's nothing that similar. You asked me a question. I'm not done. What though?
Yeah, I've heard this answer before, and it's not answer. It doesn't do anything.
I'm not done.
Jay, if you don't mind, can you leave him for me? God bless you, brother.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead, Islam. Finish.
So should I just what he said or like go to I finished already, but I was reading what he said.
Cool. You brought the verse from Quran. He said nothing like him, right?
Yes, laysa kamithlihi shay. Yep.
Cool. laysa kamithlihi shay. My question to you: Allah is a thing or nothing? هل هو شيء أم لا شيء?
He's a thing.
Does your Allah, he is a thing or nothing?
He is a thing. Yes.
Yeah, he said
he is a thing. Where is this thing?
What do you mean? Where is this thing?
Where is this thing?
Where
So when we say thing,
there is nowhere.
No, brother, you don't know anything about Islam. Let me talk to them.
Hold on. So we're gonna keep it between Ahmed and Islam.
We're gonna mute ourselves.
Let Islam go ahead and do his thing, disciple, please.
So when I said thing, God bless you, Godlogic. When I said thing, this thing, he has a two right hand with the 5 fingers and 2 right foot and face. But this thing is unlimited or limited?
Unlimited. When you're using unlimited, do you mean like he's not like limited by any?
Congratulations, you become kafir, Jahmi.
What?
Why?
Wait, I asked,
According
wait,
Imam
I didn't even
al-Darqutni,
answer yet. I asked, wait, I didn't even answer
Yeah,
a question.
let
I
me
was asking
prove it.
clarification. How am I kafir for asking clarification?
You said your Allah is unlimited, which
No,
means
I
your
know.
Allah
I
in a
didn't.
bathroom.
Actually, wait, you're wrong. I asked you, by unlimited, do you mean? I didn't even say yes or no yet, my guy. I
No,
don't
you
know why you're
respond.
jumping.
Okay,
No,
one more time.
I said
This
by
thing-
unlimited. Wait, I'm asking clarifying question. I said by unlimited, are you saying that he doesn't have a had, meaning he can't come into creation, or do you mean unlimited?
No,
as
translate.
in
When you said
he's
had,
not
say it in English for the people understanding what you're talking about.
had just means like limit.
Limited.
Had.
Limitation.
Limit. Yes.
He has a limitation.
The had refers to not being able to
Limitation
come into creation.
had. According to Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah, على عرشه بحد.
Okay, what is the
On
had? Do
his
you know what that
throne,
is? Do you know
limit.
what that is? Okay, but do you know what that is? What does it entail, the had? Do you know what that entails?
Had is limited.
No, what does this entail?
Because
what does the had entail? I ask you a question. What does it entail? Do you know?
Let me show you this. This is the book of...
I know what it entails.
Okay, let me respond.
What does the had entail?
Let him say it though.
Let me answer.
Shut up and stop manifesting, dude.
Let me answer, Habibi. Thank you.
To
Can I answer?
Yeah, of course.
With all due respect?
Of course.
According your Imam Hanbali al-Dashti from 665 after Muhammad, he responds this question. In the book name, guys, the proof Allah is limited on his throne. The book name, Allah is limited on the throne. And I have another book from Imam al-Darimi. This is oldest. Imam al-Darimi after Muhammad, 280 years. Imam al-Darimi, he responding the heresy like a brother here beside me. So the limited, which means they explain it, Imam al-Darimi, he said, the limitation meaning the separate, that is separate between two things, which means I am on a chair, two hand of chair, limited me on a chair. Between two hand of the chair, I am limited. Same thing, your Allah, your Imam al-Darimi respond and said that. Your Allah limited on his throne. If you said no, Allah is unlimited, which means you become heresy. Why? Because you're saying Allah is everywhere, which means Allah in a bathroom, in dirty places. That is haram. Your Allah on his throne with limit.
Alhamdulillah.
This thing, sorry.
Alhamdulillah.
Yes, go ahead.
So when we say that Allah has a had, that's what I was asking you, what does this entail? What's the entailments of this?
Al-had al-fasl bayna shay'ain. I just explained it to you.
I'll let you talk. Wait. I'm talking right now. So when we're talking about the had, the entailment of this had simply means Allah cannot come into creation. That is the had. Allah can't come into creation. That's what the had is. I'm talking. Can you stop?
Creation, bro.
We're
talking about the limitation.
Bro, I let you talk.
About creation, we will talk about.
I let you talk. I don't know why I can't talk now.
Yeah, but don't twist it. The topic.
What do you got this arrogant punk jerk manifesting like a girl here?
Brother.
Guys, we can keep it cool, man.
I let him talk, so I don't know what's going on.
Let's let him land his point. Because we want to hear him. So let's let him. I
remember talking to Godlogic about the exact. I remember talking to Godlogic about the exact thing like a few months ago, bro. The had, right? All it's going to be referring to is that Allah has a had in creation. Allah cannot come into creation. That's the entailment. That's what the had is referring to.
Wow.
That's why I asked you beforehand.
Wow.
What
One more time,
what is
my
the
brother,
of the had?
with all due respect, my brother in humanity. One more time, you become Jahmi Kafir. Congratulations.
I became Jahmi?
Why? Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. First of all, brother, can I respond?
Yes.
Your Allah said, "Ati'u Allah wa ati'u Rasul." Obey Allah and obey the Apostle. Another verse said, however, who disobey Allah and disobey the Messenger, he will be punished in a hellfire. جزاءه جهنم وبئس المصير. Congratulations, you will be punished in the hellfire. Why? Because you rejected or denied your Prophet Muhammad authentic hadith when your Prophet Muhammad said, Allah, he will come down every day a third part of the night to lowest heaven, which means lowest heaven is created or uncreated.
Wait, what's uncreated? What?
Lowest heaven is created or uncreated?
It was created, of course.
Created, which means Allah entering to his creation.
Okay, let me explain that. So I'm talking about nuzul.
So which means Allah passing six heavens.
Nuzul. Yes, okay. Yes.
And we have another hadith from Imam al-Darimi and Imam Ibn Battah and Imam Abdullah ibn al-Imam Ahmad, the son of Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal. He said, literally, the day of Arafah, Allah, He will come down on our heaven and sitting around Him all the prophets. Boom. Which means Allah has a travel, He has a safari chair. When He go anywhere, He taking His chair with Him.
Stupid Allah.
Okay,
He
Sam,
has
I
a
don't know why you're
safari chair.
blaspheming. I haven't
Like they
blasphemed.
can't stop. They just can't stop doing this.
No, because Sam, it's not your
do it.
discussion. Don't try to feel relevant so you're not here in this conversation. Thank you.
Zip it.
Yeah,
it's
you're not in this conversation, Sam. Don't worry.
So go ahead and try to give a response, bro.
So we
Allah-
have.
So Sam, it's not your conversation.
Can I explain something and mute my mic?
Yeah. So is Islam gonna answer you now?
I can. But
Descending
Sam is
and
going in then,
all right, so go ahead. What's
Thank
your response?
So first, let's refer to Nuzul, right? You're referring to Nuzul, saying, "Oh,
What's the Nuzul meaning?
What is
Speak
Nuzul?
English, brother, for the people understanding.
I got you. Don't worry. I got you. Don't worry. Nuzul is referring to what he said, like the hadith
Descending.
of Rasulullah. Yes, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala comes down to the first heaven, ascends to the first heaven. I think it's every third of the night, right? That's the hadith referring to. It's called Nuzul. That's what the action is called, right? Now, when we talk about Nuzul does not entail that Allah goes from one place to another, right? Because we do not affirm that Allah leaves His makan. This is the Taymi position.
Are you Salafi or Ash'ari, brother?
I'm Salafi. I'm Athari. Yes.
So you Athari, Salafi, and you become Ash'ari Maturidi now.
No, I can show you
One more
scans.
time. Can you give me a reference from any scholar? He said what you saying.
So if I show you scans of scholars saying that Allah does not leave His makan, what will you say?
Wait, just a second. We're talking about Allah descent. That His descendants is physical descendant, true descending, or metaphorical descending.
Okay, no, I didn't say
I was about to ask,
what I
where did you
said
get
was that
physical
when
from?
He descends, it's not moving. So I'll give you said Ibn Taymiyyah. Majmu' Fatawa, Ibn Taymiyyah, volume 5, page 578. And what must definitely affirmed is that there is nothing like Allah in any of the attributes He describes Himself with. Whoever attributes to Him the attribute of created beings in any aspect is certainly mistaken. For instance, if someone says that He descends and moves and transfers like a human being,
Brother, can you show
descending
it
from
the
the
hadith?
roof.
Can you show it?
This is Ibn Taymiyyah, Majmu' Fatawa.
Can you show it?
Yeah, Majmu' Fatawa.
Because he rejected
I'm
Muhammad
telling you what it
hadith.
is. Majmu' Fatawa Ibn Taymiyyah, volume 5.
Because he rejected Muhammad. He against
Nick,
Muhammad.
I'm telling you the page. When you told me, I'm telling you what it is.
Show it, please. Because against Muhammad.
Okay, I'll put it in the side chat as well.
Yeah, drop the link in the side chat so they can pull it up as a reference.
I don't have a link. I have the scan. Majmu' Fatawa Ibn Taymiyyah, volume 5, page 578.
So basically, when Allah descends to the lowest heaven, He just blahs to the lowest heaven.
No, because we don't affirm Allah leaves His makan.
So what does the word descend mean?
It's referring to getting relationally closer. It's referring to.
It doesn't say relationally. It says Allah descends.
Of course, yeah. So
like now you want to be a literalist? Like why do y'all?
That's what it said.
Wait,
fellas, relax. The word to descend means to go lower.
Yeah. So when we I'm talking.
So
we're referencing, let me talk.
Going lower. Hold on.
I just want to know the page number, please.
Yeah,
I put it in the side chat. Page 578.
It's in the private chat.
578. Let me open this from my side.
Okay. So to descend means to go lower. You're saying that He doesn't descend. So he's not descending, but it says He descends. So the word has no meaning.
No, it's what? How does the word have no meaning?
Because to descend means to go lower.
No. Let me help.
It's basically like Allah does blah blah blah.
So in the same way, like there are verses in biblical scripture that say things will happen forever and ever, but they still happen in like a temporal manner.
I was gonna bring
Does that mean that word now has no meaning? It's now
it just no. So in their context, you will have words like a word that can be forever, but meaning for a long time. See,
okay,
that's we have that.
So it's not just the text itself.
When you have descend, hold on, bro, stop cutting me off before I have to drop you. Stop cutting me off before I drop you. So when you have descend, okay,
like Muhammad.
Yeah. So he's just manifesting. You can't even have a discussion.
Okay, Avery. Let me tell you what the stone kisser didn't get.
Okay.
Allah.
Can I share the page
Yeah,
with you
before you
guys?
do that, brother,
Because
because he's manifesting.
brothers,
Can we please not use language like that? Like,
brother
come on.
Sam,
Shut your fly hole. When your
I
God
apologize.
watches language, then you can talk. Now, Avery, let me just wait one point. Avery, because the guy is specially challenged. He doesn't understand that all
Yeah,
he's
but
saying
he
is
lied,
that,
brother.
but
He lied.
before that, Ahmed, let me just say something. I know you're excited, Ahmed. I'm going to shave your beard. Just take it easy. All he just said is that Allah can extend himself to the lowest heaven while still be situated on throne, but he's too stupid to realize that. You understand? That's all he proved. He didn't prove Allah didn't go down. What he means that Allah, that 60 cubit Allah, can extend his form to reach the lowest heaven while still being on the throne. That's all he proved. But because this black stone brain damaged him, it's slow. Now go ahead, brother. Just wanted to share that. But he's too stupid to see that.
Yes, brother. He said volume 5. He said volume 5 and page, correct me if I'm wrong, 575?
578.
78?
Yeah. But read all of it. Read all of
Yeah.
it because he
This
likes
is
to take
78, right?
Volume 5, page 578.
Cool. So here he talking about Allah descending, and he brought the verse from the Quran. هل ينظرون إلا أن يأتيهم الله في ظلل من الغمام والملائكة وقضي الأمر. They are waiting to Allah come down with the angels on a cloud, and everything will be done. And next verse, وَجَاءَ رَبُّكَ وَالْمَلَكْ صَفًّا صَفًّا, and your Lord came with the angel shoulder by shoulder. وَأَجْمَعُوا عَلَى أَنَّ اللَّهَ يَنزِلْ كُلَّ لَيْلَةٍ إِلَى سَمَاءِ الدُّنْيَا, and they're saying Allah will come down every day to lowest heaven, right? بإسناد, there is a narrate إسناد to this. And يحيى بن معين عن النزول فقال نعم أقربه ولا أحد فيه حدا. He said, yeah, he will be close, and I didn't limit him. He will be close. So here literally he said, prove it literally, Allah will be close. And my question to him now, if I go now to level 35 and you are in level 1 in an apartment, which one is closer to Allah, me or you? If I am in level 35 and you are in level 1, which one is closer to Allah?
These type of analogies don't mean anything in regards to God's nature, because it's not the same as humanity. We can't use analogies like this. You want to talk about an apartment building, like, oh, well, who's closer? It's like you're
well, then your hadith shouldn't have used that language. Then
you're imagining that God has the exact same functions and limitations.
It's your language, dude.
It's your interpretation.
The language of your religion. What are you talking about?
It's how you're interpreting it. It
But
doesn't have to be literal. It doesn't have to be.
I ask a question, brother. I ask a question. If I living in level 30 and you are living in level 1, which one is closer to Allah?
To me?
Yeah.
For me?
According Salafi.
If you were Salafi, I'm not a Salafi. I can't tell you.
According Salafi faith, you are not Salafi. Cool.
I'm not Salafi.
This question to the Salafi. But let's go back to my question. If brother Godlogic let me remind my question. My question is, when Allah placed his foot in a hellfire, his foot from jinn or a human? Because the promise, Allah promising in Surah Al-Sajdah, verse 13, he said he will fill up the hellfire from jinn and the human. But the hellfire never fill up till Allah placed his foot in it.
Now,
so we want to know.
Ahmed, let me repeat what you said. Okay. What did you just say? He's saying the Quran says Allah will fill hell with jinn and human. But then he says that Allah will put his foot on it and it will be full. So what's filling hell? Jinn, human, or Allah's foot? See, this is what he's asking, guys. He's showing a contradiction. Now, can you answer him, Ibn Michael?
You want my understanding of it? Is that what you're asking?
He's asking, when Allah puts his foot in hell, Allah says that he will fill hell with jinn and humankind.
Correct.
But his foot enters hell. So he's asking, is his foot of jinn?
What happens first? What happens first?
Well, the hadith says that hell says, is there more? Is there more? Then Allah puts his foot and says, enough. So what do you mean what happens first? Hell is not filled. It still wants more, but Allah then puts his foot and seals it. So he's asking you, what filled hell?
So the jinn and human were thrown into hell, and then Allah put his foot into hell, right? Is that what you're saying?
Because the hellfire didn't fill up, according Sahih Muslim. The hellfire didn't fill up till Allah placed his foot in it. So Allah promised the hellfire. He promised to fill up hellfire from jinn and human. But in the day of judgment, the hellfire never fill up till Allah placed his foot in it. So my question is, Allah foot from jinn or a human? Because he promised to fill it up from jinn and a human.
So like the way I understand this, right, is that it will not be filled until God decrees that it is full, and that decree that it is full is the metaphorical him placing his foot over it to stop any from. That's what I mean. How do you not? Okay,
you are not going. You are not going to hellfire metaphorical. You're going physically, right?
No,
you are not going.
You're not doing metaphorical, of course.
There is nothing going to hellfire metaphorical or to Jannah doing dingy dingy with Hur al-Ain metaphorical. It's a physically.
You misunderstood. Let me explain it again. So the human and the jinn will fill hell, right? And it won't be considered.
No, it's not filling hell.
Until
it's not. The hadith said not.
What does it say?
They never fill up till Allah placed his foot in it. Let me share the hadith with you.
Right, and it won't be considered full until God places his foot over it.
Let me give you the hadith, brother, for you understand what we're talking about.
I mean, I'll listen to you. I'm a good listener. Pretty good listener.
حتى يضع رب العزة قدمه فيها. This is from Sahih Muslim, my brother, or Sahih Al-Bukhari if you like, no problem. But this is the hadith. And let me share. And I want you to read it and explain it to me.
Why? You just did.
Yeah. It's ready.
Why go over it again?
Zoom on? Let me zoom on.
Yeah, I need to zoom a bit.
This is Sahih Muslim 284 2846D. Hamad, go ahead, brother, read it.
The paradise and the hell fell into dispute, and the hell said, one have been distinguished for accommodating the haughty and proud in me. And the paradise said, what is the matter that the meek and the humble and the downtrodden and simple would find an abode in me? Thereupon Allah said to paradise, you are a means of my mercy. One shall show mercy through you to one whom I will from amongst my servants. And lie said to the hell, you are a sign of my chastisement, and I shall chastise through you anyone whom I will from amongst my servants, and both of you will be full. And as regards the hell, it would not be full until Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the exalted and glorious, placed his foot therein, and it would say enough, enough, enough. And it would be then full, and the one part would draw very close to the other one, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would not treat unjustly anyone amongst his creation. And he would create another creation for the paradise to accommodate it. Okay. It sounds like exactly what I explained.
So, mashallah, I want to know now, here the hellfire will never fill up till Allah placed his foot in it, right?
Yes,
but the promise in chapter.
Till he says it's full.
No, till he placed his foot in it.
And what does that action decree? What does that action mean? What does that action mean? What does that mean? Why is he doing that?
The exalted.
Why would he be placing his foot on it? What does that mean?
Here, brother.
How do you understand that?
His foot therein, and it will say enough, enough. So which means not with mercy,
what does that actually
with
mean?
his foot. not with mercy. Right? The hellfire never fill up with Allah mercy, with Allah food. So I'm wondering to know, because in Quran chapter, let me bring the verse, chapter 32. Let me switch this. Quran X. Oh, sorry, this is Arabic. Let me bring this. I will share, okay, the screen also. Chapter 32, Surah Al-Sajda, verse 13. Look the promise here. Sorry, brother, I'm taking your time.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. Take your time.
This is 32.
I mean, I would really like to get back to the exegesis topic at some point.
In Arabic.
Cool. All right.
In Arabic, said, وَلَوْ شِئْنَا لَآتَيْنَا كُلُّ نَفْسٍ هُدَاهَا وَلَكِنْ حَقَّ الْقَوْلُ مِنِّي لَأَمْلَأَنَّ جَهَنَّمَ مِنَ الْجِنَّةِ وَالنَّاسِ أَجْمَعِينَ. Let's go to which translation you like. Let's go to Sahih International. And if we had willed, we could have given every soul its guidance. But the word from me, here Allah speaking, will come into effect that I will surely, what? Surely what, brother?
Fill hell with jinn and people all together.
So Allah, when He promised anything, He will do it,
He will
or not.
Right. So I mean, I don't understand how you think this is a contradiction. Are you taking the word?
No, it's not contradiction, here? Brother. Just a second.
Okay.
Just a second, for you understand. Okay. Here, Allah promised to to fill up the hellfire with the jinn and the human together, right?
Okay. Is anybody else going in there?
Sahih Muslim and Sahih Al-Bukhari, we just see it, the hadith, and we read it together. And you read it for me, right? They said the hellfire didn't fill up till Allah placed His foot in it.
My question which would mean that He surely filled it. Doesn't that make sense?
With His foot. With His foot. Right?
Right.
So the question is, Allah foot here, is it from jinn or a human? Because the promise, He filled it up from jinn and a human, not from His foot.
Interesting argument. Interesting.
Got it? God bless you, Godlogic.
Did you understand the argument? No, before you go, do you understand this argument?
I do, and it's
okay.
It's not that good. I'm be honest. It's really not.
Come on.
But okay, got it.
All right. Ahmed, reach out to me so I bring you on my channel. Says I need you to.
Yeah, no problem, my brother. God bless you.
Before you go, Ahmed, so I plan on doing an ex-Muslim stream, inviting ex-Muslims to come up and give their testimonies, give their stories, and how they left Islam, what happened, whatever. I would love if you join. I'll let you know if you're open to it. Okay.
No problem, my brother.
That'll be my
definitely. I'm ready. God
for
bless
sure.
you.
For sure. Yes.
I want to bring you on so you cure me of insomnia, brother. I love you.
Yeah. God bless you, my brother Sam and my brother Jay. Nice to meet you, my brother Muslims. God bless you all, and come to Christ. He is only one true living God. Don't waste your time, brother Muslim, because you will be in a hellfire with Allah. You see it. Allah going to hellfire physically, not metaphorical, because the kafirin going physically to hellfire. God bless you all. Jesus is God, and peace of Christ be with you. Thank you, God bless.
What happened to Jay? Jay left?
God bless.
God bless you.
Something disconnected. He should be back.
All right. Yeah. So, okay. So now, I guess Michael want to ask questions, I guess. Can you get to the objection about Christianity?
Yeah, of course. So the objection that I have about Christianity, allow me to, put it together as best as I can.
What's up? How's it going?
I would say that the modern contemporary doctrine and how it is believed and how it is taught is not the original doctrine of Christianity or what was thought.
What was the original?
Was believed,
what was the original?
There's a couple of different beliefs.
Could you give
me there is no one original. I mean, but you can go back to, let's say, monotheism being the number one principle
You heard of
that was
Ignatius?
prevailing.
No, because I'm gonna show you don't know what you're talking about. Have you heard of
I mean, you
Ignatius?
can look at like Origin. You know,
Okay.
go ahead.
Have you
Go
heard
ahead.
of
Go ahead.
Ignatius?
Explain it. Explain it. Oh, I asked a question, so sure. Go ahead.
I'm answering you. If you let me answer, I don't answer according to you. You don't even know what Origin believed. I know what Origin believed.
Really? Okay.
Origin
Go ahead.
tell me what Origin taught about Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
No, go ahead.
No, you told me because you
You
mentioned
can't
Origin.
answer a question with a question. Come on,
Yes,
man.
you can. The Quran does it, and the Bible does
You can clarify.
Is this for
but
everybody,
you
or is
can't
this
ask
just
a
one on
question
one?
for a question.
Do you want to answer my question, or should we move on and go to the other two? Because you're playing games.
Yeah, let's move on.
What
Let's
did
move on.
Origin
Go ahead.
teach about Father, Son, Holy Spirit?
Let's get to your answer.
What did the Origin teach about Father, Son, Holy Spirit?
I don't know. Let's get to your answer.
Okay, so don't mention Origin if you don't know about him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do you know about Ignatius?
No, teach me about him.
Okay, because you said original. Ignatius was a disciple of the apostles, such as John. He was the bishop of Antioch, Syria. On his way to being martyred, being killed, voluntarily being fed to the beasts, he left 7 letters. I'm going to show you what he said about.
What John are you talking about? Let me ask you a clarifying question. Which John are you talking about?
Let's try this again. John the apostle.
Which John?
Okay. Hey, brother, let's go to the next slide. Omar, what's your question?